Hey guys, so obviously I don't have my silk press in. Just wanted to start off this video with a few of my thoughts on hair that I've learned along the way. And I've just seen that a lot of people are going back to relaxing their hair or cutting their hair or dyeing their hair, and I want us to remember that we can do whatever we want with our hair, you know. If you've been a natural for X amount of years and you decide that, you know what, this natural hair journey or Afro hair journey is not for me anymore, I want to go back to relaxer, please by all means do it. Like, this is the beauty of the time that we live in. We are able to choose. There's so much information for us to be able to move through these various hairstyles. The only thing I want us to remember is that every type of hair, no matter how you're rocking it, has its own version of a struggle. So one thing I've noticed that when some people have gone back to relaxing their hair, they're like, oh, I still need to look after my hair. I still need to treat it. My hair requires a different approach to its care, and it also requires a hair routine. And that is something that I want us to just remember, that whether you have an afro, whether you relax your hair, whether you have a silk press, there is some form of a routine associated with having that hair be the best version of what it can be. And you might think that one is more complicated than the other, but once you got the routine down and simplified it, you know, to something that works for you, not just kind of copying and pasting what we do online, you must take the journey, make it work for yourself. And that's how you'll probably enjoy it a lot more. So whether you relax your hair, whether you rock your afro, just know that it's for you to make the journey your own. And if somebody decides to choose to go a different route to what you're going, please celebrate them, you know, because that is the beauty of us being able to move between different hairstyles, the versatility, the beauty of this life of like being a woman of color who can go from a wig to braids to silk press to, you know, like, that is amazing. And that's what the journey should be about, you know. And then also the learning that comes with that journey, empowering each other so that we can have the best versions of our hair. That for me is why I am doing this, and that's what I want you to take from some of the experiences that I share with you. So yeah, let's get into the silk press video, and I hope you enjoy seeing how I also move between different hairstyles every now and again, because I love it. It's time for my annual silk press. As usual, it is with Peter, and I always come here with my hair in a treatment, protein treatments to be exact. Now Peter's gonna work his magic. This the 25 Miracle Milk, Peter actually introduced me to this. I've been using it for like a long time, and it acts as a leave-in conditioner, especially because when you blow dry your hair, it loses quite a bit of moisture. So this moisture milk does the trick to keep your hair healthy and not dry. Otherwise, if you do the press, then your hair's gonna feel a little bit dry. So gotta use something before you apply the actual heat protectant. And the heat protectant that we're using is also from Mizani. So this is Mizani.
Daydream with me, let your mind explore all the things we were created for. without the pain. Will color me blue, then tickle me pink. Who knew that at the brink of the end, life could begin? Treasure buried deeper with each love.
These clothes are good. Hey guys, so it is day 2 of me rocking my press. And I've wrapped my hair in this durab. I call it the durab on the website. It's durab/bonnet. So you can search for whatever on my website if you're wanting to get one for yourself. But I just found that it helps preserve the style for longer. So I get a comb. Got a white tooth comb. Oh. So just removing that, and this helps maintain the volume. It doesn't maintain the curls, but it helps keep some of the body so that the hair is not too flat. And then I'm using my white tooth comb to just loosen it up a bit. But one thing y'all need to know is that silk press is work, child. Okay, this thing is admin. You can't just sleep, you can't just shower, you can't just lie on the couch. Like, your hair needs consideration in all that you do. I think for me personally, I view it as more than it would as an afro. And I think that is also for me how I felt about relaxing my hair, because I wanted to look a certain way. And even with an afro, I think I'm happy with it looking like not too done up. But when my hair's straight, I want movement, I want body, I want life. Otherwise it's like, why, you know? So that's part of, like, probably one of the big things that I always think about when I think about my relaxed journey and how life was when I used to relax my hair. And I think it's also just something to also consider if you are going down the journey of considering relaxing your hair. I'm not going to say don't do it. I just want you guys to know that there is a struggle for each hair type. I mean, for each hair, I don't know, setup, I guess. So pick your struggle. With afro hair, if your hair gets wet in the shower, like, it's fine, you can get on with your day. It's slightly like convenient, but you're not going to look like a wet cat. But if this hair gets wet, like if relaxed hair gets wet, yeah, I mean, you could tie it up, but like, it's just, it doesn't give, you know. For me, how I prefer it to look, it doesn't give anymore. An afro can still give, or you can add like a product, like a curling product, to give it like some definition. But it's a catch-22 either way. Hey, you gotta pick your struggle, choose what you want. Straight, relaxed hair needs treatments. It needs leave-in conditioner. Like, you need a treatment, guys. Like, your relaxed hair needs love as well, and that's why we were getting it wrong before. While for those of us that were like me, we're getting it wrong before because we didn't know what we were doing. We didn't think we needed treatments. You need treatments for your hair, just in general. If you're going to be stripping it of any kind of process, you are needing to condition it again. So anyway, I feel like we can talk about it later in the video, but that's just one thing that I wanted to think about, or wanted you guys to think about when it comes to just hair in general. Anyway, girl, I am yeah, this is me wrapping off day 2, and I'm gonna go hit the street chair. So it is day 3 of silk press. Still got movement. Yesterday I was at a restaurant and they had this, like, that spring thing. I mean, I can't get hacked because I appreciate those things because it was really hot, but like my hair was like, no ma'am. So I actually had to put my hair up in using a pin because I was so like concerned of my hair going back to its natural state. No, not natural state, back to its home ground, okay? But it made it, like, there is a bit of impact, like I can feel here my ends are a little bit drier because it was mainly coming from this side. So yeah, this side is much more looser, but I think we're doing okay. Day 3. Hot weather, not advisable for silk press. Rainy weather, not advisable for silk press. Winter is the best time for silk press because you're dealing with less of the elements, and also sweat because the hair is sitting on your neck like it's a blanket and I'm hot. So I've got a hair tie, so just gonna look cute for a little bit for photos and whatever, then I'm tying up my hair because chair is hot. But yeah, we're doing okay. Morning guys, day 4 of silk press. I've just put on some eye cream, so don't mind me. I just wanted to show you. I literally just undid my swirl. I think I just want to capture some images and then I'm going to re-swirl my hair and then I'll show you guys how I do it. But the hair is holding up. Just waking up with the face. It's a long day yesterday. But the hair is still holding up. If I like move it around a bit, it will fall into place the way I like it. So going strong. Okay, I finished filming. Now I'm wrapping. You can use a comb or your fingers. And some people also use pins to kind of keep the head up. Where's my wrap? Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, you can either use your fingers or a comb. So the one side of my hair was a little bit damaged from that sprinkler thing at the restaurant, but you know what? It is what it is. So yeah, just wrapping your hair around. Then I'm taking my durap. I'm gonna use this to help collect the hair. So I'm just positioning it here in the front. And now I'm just swirling the hair. I'm also collecting it. Swirling the actual bonnet durap until I've collected most of the hair. This is in the front, yeah. And I'm comfortable with the hair that is under. It's swirled around. Let's see. It's not my best swirl, but it's good enough. You can also use a stocking to do this, but a stocking won't retain as much moisture. And straight hair, it loses moisture fast. So it's much more advisable to do it. Oopsie. Some makeup on there. I'm just going to hide that. And there we go. And that's how I sleep, guys. It's quick. Okay, guys, it is day 5. I did my hair on Friday. Today is Tuesday. And my hair is starting to revert, like, properly. I think this is also a byproduct of that like light spritzer thing at the restaurant. And I think now my hair is starting to go to town more aggressively because I worked out a little bit more. And it is quite warm, so I have been like sweating a little bit, you know, perspiring. So yeah, you can see the impact thereof. I want to see if I like just comb it a little bit, what will happen. And yeah, white tooth comb as I have been wide tooth comb as I have been this whole time. So it's still doing a bit of a fall, but you can see it's losing its luster. Not too bad after I use a wide tooth comb to comb through. Starting to tangle a little bit, but yeah, it's very much an extreme sport. Oopsie, so got to do the back. The back is like proper flat now. Don't think there's like, well, there's still a bit of volumes, you see, but it's not the same. It still looks like decent. I think if I were to like go out somewhere, I would ideally like maybe tie it up if I wasn't running errands. So it's not looking like super cute. I like volume, but I don't like, you know. So yeah, day 5. I think tomorrow's gonna be my last day. I'll probably wash it on day 7. Yeah, I am gonna wash it on day 7 because I'm doing braids. So yeah, guys, it is the last day of my silk press. I mean, I didn't show I think the past 3 days because I knew it's gonna look like this. 2 days, 3 days. This is day 6. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I worked out, so it went home yesterday completely, but yeah, it's held up pretty well, all things considering, and it was very humid. But I'm gonna wash it now because it is time, but there's still movement, and if I hadn't worked out, I think I would have stretched it a little bit more, but girls gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Hey guys, so I hopped out of the shower for a second so you could see what is going on with my hair. It's reverted. Like it's not 100%, but it's, just give it like, takes a few minutes, but it's basically where it's supposed to be. Hey guys, so as you can see, washed my hair. I'm about to do braids, so that's why there's like a lot of product in my hair, but my hair is reverted fully. Yeah, like there's nothing to say there. I'll do a wrap up after my braids are done. It's like, look cute, but so place no wala. Guys, I guess from my silk press experience, having done it several times now, I've learned that the silk press, like my afro, requires some form of a routine, requires some form of discipline for me to get my hair looking the way I want it to look for as long as possible, which is the wrapping, which is keeping it away from moisture and you know, the elements, but also enjoying it, you know. So I try to kind of stay away from making the routine slightly negative, because I felt like I was getting into that trap, because it's just different. That's what it is. And sometimes when things are different, it breeds a certain level of discomfort, but once you get into it, it is what it is, you know. So I enjoy my silk press, I enjoy my afro, I enjoy my wig, my braids, like depending on my mood, depending on what I want and how I want to look, I change up my looks. And you know, I just felt like I wanted to do a silk press, and I do that every once in a while. And one thing that I also really appreciate about the silk press, it's I get a in-depth view of what's going on with my hair, because when it's in a coil, sometimes I can't see the rate at which my hair is going at, the levels of my trimming. I've also decided I'm not going to trim with twists as much. I think I will try to blow out to trim my ends as opposed to in twist, because I could just see that the levels. So as a result, I had to cut quite a bit of my hair in this last silk press. And yeah, man, like enjoy your hair journey, whatever it looks like. If you do a silk press, just know that everybody's results are going to be different. My hair is different to your hair. Make sure that you are getting heat protectant on your hair, and sometimes that heat protectant might not be enough, you know, to protect your hair, because our hair is all very different. Some of our strands are thinner than others. So remember that. Take it like very, very, very gently when you're doing a silk press. Don't be going in silk press and doing it every month if you find that your hair is slightly different after you've done it the first time, you know. So pay attention, adapt, make sure that you're also practicing healthy hair practices in between the different looks, whether, you know, you wigging it up, you're silk pressing it up. You've got to still maintain your hair in between and maintain its health, and that will also impact the final result of what you do to your hair. And yeah, overall, guys, like, the hair journey is fun, you know, whether it's afro, wig, whatever, like, just make it yours. Don't let anybody tell you how you should and shouldn't do your hair. Strive to make it the best version of what you want. Take bits and pieces from all of us online. Adapt your routine and mold it to what your hair wants. And yeah, that's basically what I want you to take from this video. I hope you enjoyed, and leave a comment, questions, I don't know, whatever, you know. See you next time.